Purdy's Rejuvenate, grape and apple, caffeine free. Oh, this needs to be wiped. And Tesco gets so dirty, the bloody where you pack up. Motherfuckers. Right. Yeah. I don't know whose car that is. Outside the house, in between me and Luke. It's not blocking my drive and it's not blocking his drive, but it just bugs me. It's like, what is that car doing there? I think that's a bit of PTSD. When a certain guy named Saul used to just turn up with his silly red car. That's another story. He was somewhat of a predator, let's say. Pedo. Yeah, so let's try this. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's fine. So, it's refreshing, this, man. Best flavor, Rejuvenate. Oh. Ooh. Purdy's Rejuvenate. Grape and apple. Beautiful. So, yeah, I got back, I went to Tesco. Came back from Tesco. Had a dump. And was just thought I'd do a vlog. And at Tesco, I noticed I'm walking on the way to Tesco. I've had this, I think I had this maybe a week or two after I started fluoxetine. Week 2, week 3, something like that. 1, 2, 3, I don't know. But a while after I started fluoxetine, I noticed this happened. I thought maybe it would go away, but it's come back again. I don't remember this ever happening last time I took fluoxetine, but it is listed in the side effects. Spontaneous erections. I'm walking along and I'm not even thinking about sex. In fact, I'm actually somewhat anxious, which would normally, create a micro penis. If you're anxious, it will shrink a dink. If you're really anxious, and but in this case, because something to do with the fluoxetine, even though I'm anxious or just not literally not even thinking about sex. Like, just thinking I need to get some stuff from Tesco because I know I'm going to be hungry. I want to get this drink so I can get back and finish the work, and I'm a bit stressed out because I'm going on a sad day and it's busy, blah blah blah. And then I'm walking along and I had to sit down on the brick wall because it was like I could see it, and people, it's embarrassing. I mean, I could ask myself, well, why is there need to be embarrassed? But I don't want people to get like the wrong idea. You know what I mean? I don't want people to think, you know, something, there was a guy like perving on people or something. It's like, that's not even what it is. It's just a spontaneous, like, I'm not even literally, you know, just nothing. Like, it just comes up. Earlier today, yeah, a little bit was thinking about sex, but not when I was walking along. Not when I was walking along. Just walking along. And it just happens by itself. And I even questioned myself. I was thinking, what? Am I aroused by anything? And I realised I'm not aroused by anything. Like, my body is doing its thing and my mind is on something else. I know that can be a symptom of trauma as well, but normally what would happen is I'd maybe have what's called groinal arousal as a symptom of trauma, which is just tingling there, uncomfortable tingling, but not an actual erection. An erection, normally I get an erection if I'm relaxed, my mind is on sex, my mind is on my wife, and I'm at home with her, and now I can easily have an erection, generally, except at the beginning of fluoxetine, that was hard. But when I'm walking along and I'm just anxious, I just want to just get this shot done, and I'm not even best mood, and I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on down there? But I think that's it, partly because I'm not in the best mood. That may be causing it. It may be my brain's way of trying to find comfort, like my brain trying to compensate for the low mood by, you know, the serotonin, the fluoxetine causing the serotonin to recirculate because it's low or something, because it tends to happen in the afternoon. It's just a weird fucking thing. So yeah, that was happening. So I was already stressed out, and then I get to Tesco, and then I pick up my food, I go to buy it, and then there's this lady there, and she's like, every time they do this at Tesco, they go, oh, cash your card. And I know probably most people it doesn't bother them, cash your card. But it really pisses me off, because I don't need someone to ask me every fucking time that I'm just going to pay. Like, I can see what self-service tills, I can see which ones say card only, and I can see which ones say cash and card. I can read. Most people can read those signs, but yet they have to ask every single person, especially when it's busy, cash or card. So today I just had enough. I just ignored her. I just walked straight past. And even as I walked, she was like, cash or card, I walked straight past to the till. And then she was like, oh yeah, if you card, you can pay there. And I just continued to ignore her. Then she took out her bullshit on some fucking child that was messing around, started looking at the child, pissed off or whatever, because the child was messing around. And the parents of the child were like, that lady, the lady's looking at you, better behave, blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, it's good. I've blocked your bullshit, now you can put it on someone else. I actually feel like when people are doing that, it feels to me like a form of like passive aggression. You know, although it's somewhat passive aggressive of me to ignore her, but it feels like it's somewhat passive aggressive, like to ask every person completely unnecessarily, cash or card. Almost every person queuing up can read the fucking sign. It's either cash or it's fucking card. And they just go. You just look. Oh, there's a card. I'm paying card. I'll go there. Like, you don't have to direct people, because you've been there enough times. I can fucking see. Which is cash and which is card. Just leave the customer alone. They've got to harass each. All they're doing is making it take longer. It's a busy day. There's a queue. Everyone's just trying to go. If they have to ask every single person, they just hold that motherfucker up. Just let that person go and pay. Cash your card. Cash your card. Treat me like a fucking idiot, feels like. But this is partly the root of this trauma is because, you know, I've always been treated like a fucking idiot by my parents and shit. Like my dad would always be like, oh, like we're installing something, and he would tell me, press next, press next, press next. It's like, yeah, I get it. When it comes up on the screen and the only option is next or back, and I want to install the fucking thing, I'm gonna press next. You don't need to tell me every time, press next, press next. Just like this fucking bitch doesn't need to fucking say to every person, cash your card, cash your card, cash your card. I can read the fucking sign. Shut up and sit down. Anyway, I'm gonna watch a bit of YouTube and get on with the digging. Yeah. Thank you.